Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with episode 30 of my Engineer's Life 2 playthrough. And yeah, I was gonna say, pretty sure I just left, so. But I'm moving boxes, which is always fun. The carry-on mod's helpful for this. However, I did notice there is potential for a little bit of abuse with it. Every time you pick it up, your mining level or mining experience goes up. If it's a wooden chest, your wood cutting experience goes up. So, yeah. Also, if you pick up the oak cupboards, they bug out. The top disappears. Unfortunate. But you end up with an X-ray block. Hey, look, there's that roguelike dungeon. Or, yeah, roguelike. So you can kind of sort of see through things that way, too. But getting stuff basically set up in my storage door configuration here. And I've got a bunch of miscellaneous building materials on me. And for now, we're going to put most of this stuff away. Let's see, quest rewards. Actually, I do have some, don't I? Okay, be productive. That's right. The honey bottle was one. Gives me a warm blossom sapling, which is the orange one. Okay, cool. Tools of the Ancients haven't done anything. Culinary Engineering doesn't give rewards. Too boldly go. I've still got a bunch of stuff to do in the nether. We need to find an end stronghold soon, too. Simple storage. Then there was the Faraday suit. I really should claim this. Let's just go ahead and go with the treasure chest just because. And I got a golden ingot. That's great. But at the same time, it's kind of on par with rewards from this pack, so... let's see. Trying to... Where the heck is that reward at, then? Okay. Oh, it was for quinoa seeds. I got a level. Hey, finally got up on rewards. Awesome. Alright, so 31 levels. Hooray. Good times ahead, right? And yeah, I've got stuff. Oh yeah, I should put sawdust in a drawer. And I'm gonna put you right here, I think, for now. These oops. The ingots and dust and whatnot that stack into, automatically craft and uncraft into blocks, pretty much the ingots. Quartz might work in a compacting drawer. Gold, diamonds, redstone, that will. Bonitoite, I don't think does, though. Yeah, bonitoite has 0 uses. It's a shame. You should at least make a block you could, like, craft that into so you could do decoration. But all the different dust and whatnot that, like I said, compress down, they're going to go into a compacting drawer eventually. Just because you can hold 9 times as much that way. Well, between 4 to 9, depending on how the blocks are crafted up. And let's see. Wait, I should probably just get rid of this. All right, so we're going to need a lot of capacitor banks here, whatnot. Almost thinking I should try rushing an arc furnace. Just so I can get to refined storage, because I'm not really all that fond of simple storage anyway. And the fact that I have to go farm up wither skeleton skulls, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. For one, I don't even have a looting sword yet. I mean, I have a good sword, but it doesn't have looting on it, so it's just going to be a pain. Where did my projector end up? In one of the equipment drawers, or boxes, right? Could have sworn. It's probably hiding in one of these, which, yeah, really need to sort everything out. Everything will eventually be sorted down quite a bit, but for now, yeah. Although as soon as I get refined storage, it's going to go by the wayside pretty quickly. Any storage as I do like that. I just like leave it. I shoved it somewhere to get it out of the way. Also, yeah, you're just full of stuff, so. Alright, well, let's get at least this put away. All these ingots I just had laying around. I would love to be able to stack these in world, honestly, but I don't think that mod exists for 1.16 yet. Alright, so arc furnace, though. Let's see. I have my engineer's manual on me, but no projector, so. Oh well, it's an arc furnace. Here's the material components of it. Need 6 blocks of steel, huh? 14 sheet metal slabs. I need a whole bunch of steel, like plates and whatnot. So grab you. Let's grab 2 of you. There's what? Yeah, 6 blocks of steel. That's 54 steel. So, all right, let's get this going. But once I can get a refined storage system up and running, then go ahead and just drop off 10 of these here. It'll A, make building a lot easier, and B, it'll make it easier for me to plot where everything's going to go based on where cables are and everything like that. Also, I never did fill that wall in with mossy, so probably go ahead and move these boxes, though. Smithing table, you need an axe to break. I still got these things down here as well. And I'm not gonna mess with that right now. You actually have a bunch of steel. Alright, steel ingots into blocks. And I'm just seeing if I left my projector in any of these. I don't think I did. I really have no idea what that thing is, actually. This is like my miscellaneous machinery blocks and whatnot. And yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere, unfortunately. Alright, so I needed redstone engineering block as well. Did I leave any of those in here? No. There's my projector, though. Sweet. We'll grab that. Let's see, how full are you? You have a light engineering block in you. Right. Stuff. Grab that out, and then we're just going to take that with us up top. That should be enough steel plates for now, I think. But I figure it might be a smart idea to have some way to craft up here with where everything is. What, 32 blocks? And it de-renders the drawers. Okay. They used to render, I think, pretty much infinitely. As long as the drawer itself was rendered, then what was on the drawer was rendered as well. But I know that could cause some issues, so glad they changed that. Steel sheet metal for days. Need like what, 16 of these? 14. Alright. So sheet metal gun, steel scaffolding, heavy engineering blocks, cauldron, reinforced blast brick. So yeah, tons of stuff here. Let's start dropping stuff off into here, and we'll also do that. Do that, and then over here as well, I guess. The room for boxes in here? No, not yet. Let's get those out of here. So we have our blocks of steel, we have our steel sheet metal. And then can I get like, say, 32 copper? I'm going to need a lot of like mechanical components and whatnot. So, ultra we're done. I need reinforced blast brick. Let's see. That, need that, and we'll just compress that like so. And then I believe I have nether brick. Be in one of these. I've got 9. Okay. Right. I saw the cow at first, and it took me a second to realize, or think, like, is that on the inside or the outside of the fence? And, yeah, that's right, you don't work. You want the kiln, don't you? Oh, damn. Yeah, you never did finish, did you? Hmm. I never did hook a hopper up to my kiln. Or honestly to this furnace either, so. Whoops. Alright. Oh, hey, sweet. Redstone engineering block. Awesome. Let's see, crafting components. Put the copper in there and make a bunch of that. Now, do I have... Let's sort that. Iron. I do. Make some iron mechanical components as well, because I need both types of engineering blocks. And at this point, we're basically waiting on nether brick, I think. Wonder if I should hook up drawers for like copper wire and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of ways I could do it. Have it, the system like auto craft for me. Hey, refined storage would actually be pretty good for that, so be really good for that. One of the things it does best, actually. All right, so steel sheet metal turns into, well, colored ones, obviously. Radiator blocks. That's generator. Where is my, there we go, heavy. So I need electrum in the middle, huh? Okay, well. I think 16 is going to be enough. I hope so. Yeah, let's try to get in without the finger twitch, right? There we go. Come on. Okay, no quest reward for that. Oh well. And then the light engineering blocks, I've got one right here, okay. So what are we looking at here? Oh. Copper in the middle, okay. How many of those did I need? So I need only 5 heavy engineering, so okay, cool, I made extra. Oh well. I need 10 light. Okay, well, let's grab like 3 pieces of copper. That's my Constantin. That's my copper. I really shouldn't be doing this in the middle of the night now, should I? Right now it's mainly a bunch of crafting, so there's our light engineering blocks now. So scaffolding, which is not going to be a problem. I've actually probably got that sitting in a box somewhere. And the reinforced blast brick. Right, yeah, I've really got to get this all cleaned out. Got a bunch of lead sheet metal, which is awesome, actually. You have some plans for that in the future. Plant stuff. It's like my miscellaneous ores and stuff, and... Scaffolding is probably the table down here, then. Here? No. I grabbed the toolbox. Is it in here by any chance? No, but like iron sheet metal is and stuff. I do have 3 steel rods just kind of sitting here, not doing anything, which will be enough to craft the scaffolding. So now, have I gotten 36 nether bricks yet? I have. Awesome. Yes, let's take a nap. And, yep. It was now magma block in the center, wasn't it? $27 of those, and then we combine those with that, and that should hopefully be everything but the scaffolding. I did grab those steel rods, so can I have like 3 steel for now? And now we're good. All right, awesome. Let's go put the rest of these bricks away because I don't need to have them in my inventory. Okay, selection mode. This really needs to be a darker font, I think. Dark furnace. There we go. This should really realistically go down by the foundry, right? Of course, I'm also going to need several of these. Now, let's see. It's even facing the right way. Awesome. Okay. Back up right there. I don't know why I just... Now we're in projection mode. There we go. All right. And now comes the fun parts. So, steel sheet metal. Just go ahead and, I guess, place this down. I mean, I could use the guide, but not really feeling it, so I'm not going to. Then you go there and there. Cauldron. My slabs. There we go. Okay. All right, and scaffolding. Boom. Now you just want, that's a heavy. Hello. Yeah, all of a sudden in the face. Because the cauldron isn't technically a full block, it renders through the ghost image. Let's see, I do have steel for that. Oop. And there. Reinforced blast brick. The 3x3 right here, I think. No, actually, it's a 2x3 on this layer. Go ahead and get this redstone block down. And then it wants 3 lights. Zipper. That one misplaced. And then you're a heavy. Where are you? Here, let's use that to get up here. And block of steel. And I lost it. There we go. Let's see, I lost my blast bricks for now. Sheet metal. That's the last block of steel. More lights. All right. Had a brain fart and I was trying to place against ghost blocks. And one of those things like, this is an advanced rocketry. You can't do that here. Let's see. That is my light. Hey, we're done. And here we go. The hottest topic. Now, there's a few things I need to do first, right? One of which is, you see these wonderful little lines coming off the top here? Those hold graphite electrodes. So I'm going to need a lot of hop graphite. I am actually getting hungry. Why did I think I need these for coke oven bricks is why. Okay. So I need a total of 12. Maybe. Oh no. So the arc furnace electrode recipe. There's two of them. Yeah, there's these guys. There's no recipe for the engineer's blueprint. So you can make them either in the engineer's workbench and get a 100% integrity graphite electrode, or you can use a metal press and get a 50%, even though it says 40, but I'm guessing that's the actual durability number. It's like 48K. So this is the better option, but this requires you having the blueprint. Back in the day, it used to be villager trade, loot boxes in villages, or occasional dungeon loot. Now, did I... Arc furnace. What are we missing? Oh, I need 3 graphite electrodes. Okay, great. Well, I'll get a gold coin out of it. Hooray. Actually, and looks like what, a copper coin? All right, so did I put my hop over here? I didn't. So that was you. I have 3 hops. Okay. Let's just get most of the stuff out of here. And I guess we'll just over here. Boom. All right, so I need food and I need 9 more hop graphite electrodes. Well, each hop graphite comes from, not that, right, comes from the dust. Dust is 8 coke dust in a squeezer, so I need 72 coal coke now. Also, I can make an apple pie. Not enough to fill me up yet, huh? Banana bread is a thing. Sweet. All right, so I need 72 coke. All right, well, that's not a huge issue because I still haven't fixed, or I haven't added more resources to my steel foundry yet. Actually, no, I did, didn't I? Oh, yeah, I did. All right. Give me that. That was actually 9. Okay. And here, just to keep running, we'll just do that for now. And come over here. And I have to set my squeezer back up now because I took it down to move it. Oh well, there's more steel anyway. That's kind of nice. Coke doesn't really have a home there. All right, but first things first. You need to crush that stuff. And how do I want to do this? Well, I do have that power line set up over there, so here, just give me all of this stuff too. And you need to pick? All right, cool. Just keep moving stuff over this way too. And you can go here. Should have pretty much everything I need just laying around in various boxes, so. Alright, so I need my squeezer back, right? And I just put my manual away. Yep. So the squeezer was scaffolding, light engineering, redstone, steel fence, pipe, and barrels. Actually, that stuff is all out here. It's almost nighttime again. So one of those, I needed like 2 pipes, actually. Scaffolding. Yeah, that's light engineering. Okay. I thought. 3 fences. A couple of those. I need that stuff as well. And the cauldron? No, barrels. Where did my barrels end up, though? I mean, I can make more. It's not an issue, but my wooden barrels have disappeared. Well, that's hardly ideal now, isn't it? All right. Oh, hey, sweet, the tree grew. It's standard, cake pop tree. It does. It actually kind of looks like those cake pops you can get at stores and whatnot. But 6, yes, I need 12 of these. Then we're just going to do like that. And there we go. Then there's our barrels. We have this wonderful power building right here, which, why not? We go, and then it was like that. Couple pipes. I just need a piston, actually, I think. I've got everything else. And, oh yeah, I hate this part. That's the reason I hate that part, is how pistons plays. And that barrel back now. I put my hammer away, didn't I? Let's see, do I? Yeah, I do. Okay. I should have another one on me, though. There we go. You, my friend, are going to need power now. Dang it. Alright, power's right there. Is not great. So I need to rotate this thing a bit. And that's spruce planks. Look at that. That's what happened to my barrels earlier. Whenever you vein mine the whole structure, it turns true wood barrels into spruce planks. Well, that question's been answered. All right, so like barrel, and then it'll be fence. And place piston up against that. Everything else returned like it should, just not the barrels. That's odd, but Well, at least now we know. So don't vein mine this structure. Or you can if you don't mind making more barrels, but put my piston one block too high. I don't know why I put that block there just now. So if I place you from, like, say, here. Hey, nice. So then all I need then is just that guy. Damn it. They are sometimes a genius, but not right now. There we go. And now I should be able to get you wired up. You gonna reach from here? No, you are gonna complain about a slab being in the way. Okay, how about now? Here we go. Building's coming down anyway, so I'm not that concerned about it. All right. By now, though, my coke dust should be done. Yeah, it sounds like it. All right, and we're looking at you and you now, and power got sucked down to nothing. This thing takes so much power running it to run at full speed. But we've already got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it goes. Need to get these things smelted up now, and we should be good to go. Well, relatively. All right, and in you go. Let's see, while that's cooking up, rod mold. Not that. That. Oh yeah, and Embellished Craft has some suspended stair types, which are kind of fit better than the traditional stair block does. So I need 5 more of these to cook up now. Let's make something to eat in the meantime, I guess. Applesauce is a thing. And yeah, we got tons of stuff. At least the kiln is now done as well, so I have more bricks. These bricks you can actually make in the metal press, which is kind of cool. Breaking up a clay block with the unpacking mold. Very, very handy. And we're working on our last one. Okay. Now, the cool things about the laboratory furnace, it gets 10 recipes per fuel instead of just 8. So it does make your coal last a little bit longer, at least. Oh, that's right. So the hopper is trying to put recipes in here. This won't accept a recipe, though, until there's 4 ingots. Since the hopper pushes one at a time, it just jams everything up. Graphite electrodes. Quest complete. All right, awesome. And I got some nickel grit, copper coin, gold coin. Is there any reason for me to spend the gold coin, really? Sure. Ancient Tome of Lure 3. Yay. I knew it was for fishing, but it's just one of those, like, I think I would have preferred, like, Luck of the Sea, honestly. But let's run all the way down here. I need to get some sort of block that makes you run faster in there. That'd be a good idea for a path block, wouldn't it? Graphite electrodes, and they just go right here. Now this thing needs power. About the only thing that can run an arc furnace to full tilt is a dedicated diesel generator. Reason for that is the output of a diesel gen is 4096 RF a tick. That's exactly what the arc furnace takes. And it only has an internal buffer of 64,000. When I say if I want to look at the quartz enriched iron recipe, this thing here, 512 IF per tick over 20 seconds. So this is actually kind of throttled back. This thing can do more. Well, but it can do 12 recipes at a go as well. So I think actually 512 times 12 is, oh, what, 6K roughly? So that's why it has 3 power inputs in the back, because high voltage wires or connectors can only transfer 4096 per connector. All right, so let's go back to the becoming an engineer quest line. And now it's like, hey, quartz enriched iron. I just need to have one. Well, I've got some kind of laying around. That should unlock some refined storage quests. Let's see, was this here? No. This one. There we go. That was a quest reward, I believe, a while ago. And some cyan dye. A piece. All right. And then yellorium is also the thing we can get into now, which that is yellorite ore and nether quartz, which I've got 23 stacks of nether quartz, so it's not terrible. But yellorite will unlock nuclear power, which I'm not all that jazzed about getting into quite yet. So, extreme book, no valid items. For this bug to modpack author. Okay, well, yeah, that's... There's no recipe for that. Or... No legit way of getting it, maybe. That's what we got here. We have the metal barrel, labeled crate, reinforced storage crate. Okay. Covered conveyors, which I haven't gotten into quite yet. And then we have our petroleum over here. Oh, too much nighttime now. All right, let's go ahead and hop into here and we'll take a look at our refined storage quest line. Simple storage solutions? No. Advanced storage. Here we go. So and the controller quest is still locked, but looking at the recipe, it's not bad on the fact that quartz enriched iron features heavily, which is to begin, be given. And you want the just regular one, which is theoretically the light blue. Okay, good to know. Processor binding is a quest. All right, dang, it's nighttime. I really want just dark utilities sleep charm. That would be handy. But it's not worth installing an entire mod just for one little quality of life thing. Well, that minor of a quality of life. I've done it before in the past over... Like, well, I really want this feature from this mod. Hi. Go away. So, processor binding. The Legaso. Oh, I also got a radiant shader. Cool. Another superfood bar. Concrete. All right, what do we get from here? We got light blue dye. Huzzah. And now it's like, hey, processor, right? Well, this is actually pretty easy to make. You can do it in a regular furnace, which helps. Binding, diamond, redstone, silicon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our advanced raw processor. Now we just got to get this thing smelted up. Do I have any? Yeah, I've got some planks on me. I didn't want to use a whole piece of coal on this. I mean, it's not a huge deal, mind you, but it's not like I don't have tons of coal. But I just didn't want to spend an entire thing, entire coal on that. And that's a diamond coin for that. Nice. And now the controller is a thing. Which I just need that 812 quartz enriched iron to make that. I've got 5. That's going to require power before I can really use the arc furnace. I could kind of limp it along on my existing power supply. Well, I say limp along. I could do 1 recipe at a time without a problem. Maybe 2. In that arc furnace. But I want to get diesel power up and running here first. Which means, oh yeah, look. Tons of landscaping. Alright, so what can I do with this diamond coin then? Absolutely nothing. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Next time, I might take a break from some of the engineering stuff and might try seeking out the end, actually. There's quite a bit of stuff that... Got 8 copper coins now. Quite a bit of stuff I can take care of in the end. And hell, there's a whole chapter devoted to it. And first I gotta kill the dragon, and then there's looks like quite a bit of resources, whatnot, that I need to bring back. And then there's higher quality tools. So I figure I might as well check out the tool qualities, stuff like that. Either that or go with Tetra, and just not really feeling it right now. Let's see. I am at 1,400 out of 10,000 mobs killed. Very nice. Piece of cake, though. I've eaten 28 slices of cake. Not bad. Animal cruelty. Oh, distance by pig. Okay, yeah. Haven't done any of that yet. Jumping, yeah. Not great. Distance walked, though. I'm racking that up pretty good. Still have only died once. But if I'm going to the end, that's honestly probably going to change here soon. Oh, and I got a bow with hunting 2 on it. Does extra damage to animals. I'm like, okay, if I enchanted it. Honestly, a power 1 bow is going to one-shot most animals, so... But thanks. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, signing out, have fun.